My child, place your trust in me, and you will find my unwavering love embracing you. Some of my beloved have lost their hope along the way, burdened by disappointments that deter them from taking risks again. They move forward mechanically, without the spark of hope in their hearts. Others seek hope in worldly solutions, like medical treatments, the stock market, or even the lottery. Yet, I invite you to place your hope entirely in me. Regardless of what challenges you face in your life right now, your story has a glorious and joyful ending. Though the path ahead may seem dim, there is an eternal light awaiting you at the end of your earthly journey. Through my completed work on the cross, the only hope is yours, and it is certain. Embracing this assurance can fill your present journey with exuberant joy. The more you invest your hope in me, the brighter my love light will shine upon you, illuminating your days. I, the creator of the universe, am with you, and for you, what more could you possibly need? When you sense a void within, it's because you haven't connected with me deeply enough. I offer you abundant life. All I ask is for you to trust me completely and banish worries from your mind. It is not the adversities themselves that cause anxiety, but rather your thoughts about them. Your mind becomes entangled in a relentless pursuit to control the situation and shape the desired outcome. In doing so, you lose sight of the fact that I am in charge of your life. The remedy lies in shifting your focus from the problem to my ever-present presence. Cease striving and witness the wonders I shall unfold. Remember, I am always by your side, and I am the very essence of hope.
It is said that anyone who uncovers the secret of God gains supreme power. This power grants an individual the authority to influence their reality and shape life in dynamic and purposeful ways. The idea of unlocking supreme power by understanding the secret of God suggests a deep connection between spirituality and science. It implies that tapping into this power allows individuals not only to affect their immediate surroundings but also to contribute to the broader fabric of existence and meaning. In the realm of quantum physics, the exploration of consciousness and its interaction with the material world has led to groundbreaking insights. Researchers delve into the fundamental nature of reality, questioning the traditional boundaries between observer and observed. This inquiry has revealed that the act of observation itself can alter the outcome of experiments, challenging conventional notions of cause and effect. This emphasizes the crucial role played by the mind and imagination in shaping our individual experiences and perception of reality. The observer effect in quantum mechanics demonstrates that the mere act of observation can directly impact the behavior of a quantum system, suggesting a deep connection between consciousness and the physical universe. This connection implies that human consciousness, through actions like observation and imagination, holds significant sway over the creation of reality at the quantum level. Quantum physics, which investigates the behaviors of subatomic particles, has attracted attention for its implications regarding the concept of God, particularly in how these tiny particles challenge traditional understandings of reality. This viewpoint underscores the intricate interplay between our thoughts, observation, and the cosmos, highlighting imagination as a powerful creative force. In essence, imagination and consciousness have a more direct influence on the physical realm than previously acknowledged by conventional science. The notion that the universe operates based on probabilities and is influenced by the observer aligns with the concept that imagination, functioning as a focused form of thought or consciousness, profoundly molds the reality we perceive and experience. These concepts provide a holistic understanding of the universe where the mind, physical reality, and what some may term as spiritual or divine forces are intricately interconnected. Neville Goddard, in his 1969 lecture titled Imagination, profoundly states, "The secret of imagining is the secret of God. Anyone who discovers it unlocks supreme power, wisdom, and delight." Everyone should aspire to uncover this secret and explore it, for whatever you learn about your own remarkable human imagination, you are learning about God, as your imagination and God are one and the same. There is no other God. He continues, you envisioned yourself into this world, and you will envision yourself out of it. You entered this world with a purpose, and once that purpose is fulfilled, you will detach yourself from it and return to the state you were in before descending into this world. Man is entirely imagination, and God is within man as we are within God. The eternal essence of man is the imagination, which is none other than God himself. This profound insight from Neville Goddard emphasizes the intrinsic connection between human imagination and the divine essence. It suggests that our imaginative faculty holds the key to accessing the highest realms of power, wisdom, and joy. According to Goddard, understanding the workings of our imagination is tantamount to unraveling the mysteries of God himself. Furthermore, Goddard's words imply that the journey of human existence is intricately tied to the unfolding of our imagination. We are not passive spectators in this cosmic drama, but active participants, sculpting our reality with the creative power of our minds. Our imaginations are not merely tools for wishful thinking but potent forces that shape the very fabric of our existence. In this context, Blake expands on the concept of the divine presence within each individual, challenging conventional beliefs about an external deity. He acknowledges that accepting this truth may initially be met with resistance, as it contradicts ingrained religious teachings of an external God to whom one must submit. Blake refers to Scripture to illustrate his point, quoting a passage that highlights the indwelling of God's Spirit within each person. He emphasizes the unity of spirit, asserting that if God is spirit and dwells within us, there is no division between God's spirit and our own. This realization leads Blake to a profound understanding that the Spirit of God within him is none other than his imagination. By identifying his imagination as the divine essence within him, Blake underscores the limitless creative potential inherent in every individual. He suggests that if God, manifested through the imagination, is capable of all things, then it follows that those same possibilities are accessible to each person. This revelation empowers individuals to recognize and harness the creative power of their imagination to manifest their desires and shape their realities according to their beliefs and convictions. The scientific process of manifestation, which Neville refers to as the secret of God, is intricately linked to the faculties of creativity and imagination. Imagination transcends mere daydreaming or fantasizing. It involves the deliberate and intentional use of mental imagery to conceive, shape, and manifest desired outcomes. Rather than passively accepting the circumstances dictated by external reality, individuals are empowered to actively engage their imaginative faculties to craft and refine their desired realities. The concept of imagination as an all-creative force finds support in a range of theories and practices that integrate various disciplines, including psychology, neuroscience, and quantum physics. These theories emphasize the role of the subconscious mind in shaping beliefs, perceptions, and ultimately, reality itself. According to these perspectives, the subconscious mind acts as a powerful force that governs our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, influencing the outcomes we experience in our lives. The principles of quantum physics provide a compelling framework for understanding the relationship between consciousness and reality. Quantum mechanics suggests that, at the subatomic level, the act of observation has a significant impact on how reality unfolds. Intention can influence the behavior and manifestation of particles, highlighting the inseparable connection between consciousness and the material world. By harnessing the creative power of imagination and aligning it with the principles of quantum physics, individuals can tap into a profound source of creative potential to consciously shape their realities. This process involves cultivating a mindset of intentionality, clarity, and belief, as well as engaging in practices that facilitate the alignment of thoughts, emotions, and actions with desired outcomes. Ultimately, the scientific process of manifestation through imagination offers a transformative approach to creating the lives we envision. Guided by the understanding that we are active participants in shaping our realities, imagination and the subconscious mind are intricately linked, forming a dynamic interplay that shapes our creative processes and perceptions of reality. Neville's concepts regarding the power of imagination find support in the role of the subconscious mind in generating intuitive ideas and creative solutions. The subconscious mind operates beyond our conscious awareness, tirelessly processing information and experiences even when we are not actively engaged in thinking about them. This continuous processing often leads to sudden insights and innovative solutions to problems, a phenomenon commonly referred to as intuition. These intuitive ideas emerge from the depths of the subconscious, tapping into a wealth of stored memories, experiences, and knowledge. Furthermore, the subconscious mind serves as a repository of all our past experiences, influencing our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors on a subconscious level. It shapes our perceptions of the world and ourselves, subtly guiding our decisions and actions. The imagination draws upon this vast reservoir of stored information to create new ideas by combining and reconfiguring elements from our past experiences in the creative process. The interplay between the imagination and the subconscious is essential. The imagination acts as a conduit through which the subconscious mind expresses itself, weaving together disparate elements to form novel and innovative ideas. These ideas, born from the depth of the subconscious, manifest in the form of creative insights, inspirations, and solutions. This symbiotic relationship between the imagination and the subconscious mind not only shapes our mental experiences but also influences our perception of reality. By harnessing the power of imagination and nurturing a deeper understanding of the subconscious mind, individuals can unlock their creative potential and shape their experiences of the world in profound and transformative ways. Utilizing imagination for manifestation involves a structured 5-step creative process as outlined below. This entails maintaining unwavering commitment and determination toward the desired outcome, regardless of obstacles or challenges encountered along the way. This step involves emotionally connecting with and fully immersing oneself in the state of the desired outcome. Deciding on the specific outcome to be realized and implanting this intention into the subconscious mind through various techniques such as hypnosis, meditation, or other forms of mind programming. As the desired outcome begins to materialize, this phase involves a combination of conscious and subconscious activities. Moments of inspiration often arise when the conscious mind is not actively seeking solutions, underscoring the pivotal role of the subconscious mind in the creative process. This stage involves maintaining persistence and residing in the state of the desired outcome without doubt or dependence on physical senses. It allows time for the subconscious mind to process the information and reveal the path toward manifestation. Neville Goddard elaborates on this concept of imagination in his lecture, emphasizing its transformative power in shaping reality. If I could simplify my message for them, it would be this: immerse yourself in the desired state rather than merely contemplating it. There's a distinction between thinking of the state and thinking from it. I must learn to think from it. Reason cannot embody the deity I speak of, as reason will reject it. Doubt cannot be that deity either, as doubt is equated with the devil in Scripture and finds solace only in the human imagination. Doubt seeks refuge in the imagination that entertains it. If I refuse to harbor doubt in my imagination, then I am on the path to mastering the art of belief. How does one believe when reason and the senses refute it? Entering into the desired image is the most delightful experience you can try tonight. When we enter into silence, start with a simple exercise. Mentally place yourself elsewhere by imagining that there is here and then is now. It's not challenging if you give it a try. In Neville's lecture, he delves into the distinction between merely daydreaming about one's desire and actively embodying it to manifest it into reality. He emphasizes that belief, to the point of complete acceptance, leads to a marvelous life. Neville considers this belief as the ultimate secret that everyone should strive to understand. He equates God with the pure images within ourselves, underlying all faculties, including perception, but most visibly manifesting as productive fantasy in the surface mind. He illustrates the difference between a fleeting daydream and true occupancy of the desired state. Simply having a daydream without fully occupying it is a fallacy, akin to perpetual construction or a deferred dream. True manifestation requires occupancy, fully immersing oneself in the desired state, possessing it, and making it one's own in imagination. Neville emphasizes the importance of assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled until it feels natural, even if initially denied by the senses. With persistence, this assumption solidifies into reality. Indeed, Neville Goddard's teachings revolve around the profound power of imagination in shaping reality. He espoused the idea that through vivid visualization and emotional engagement with desired outcomes, individuals can bring these manifestations into physical existence. His philosophy is grounded in the belief that imagination isn't merely a passive mental exercise but an active force that constructs the fabric of reality itself. According to Goddard, consciousness is the architect of our external experiences, and by harnessing the creative potential of the mind, individuals can transform their lives in profound ways. His teachings emphasize the importance of assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, as this emotional resonance is the key to manifesting desired outcomes into tangible reality. Overall, Neville Goddard's approach underscores the transformative potential of imagination and its pivotal role in shaping our external circumstances. Delving deeper into the realm of esoteric knowledge, let's unravel the mysteries surrounding spiritual rebirth and the ascension of spiritual energy through the spine. This ancient wisdom guides us on a journey of self-realization and spiritual awakening. At the core of this transformative experience lies the activation of a potent energy force, often symbolized as the coiled serpent energy resting at the base of the spine. As this dormant energy awakens, it embarks on a remarkable journey, ascending through the chakras, the intricate energy centers within the body. This ascent marks the beginning of a profound spiritual metamorphosis, paving the way for unparalleled growth and expansion of consciousness. Dr. George W. Carey, a prominent American physician, author, and lecturer of the late 19th and early 20th centuries, left an indelible mark on the exploration of esoteric and metaphysical realms. His pioneering work, God-Man, the Word Made Flesh, delves into the profound connection between human physiology, spirituality, and ancient wisdom. In God-Man, the Word Made Flesh, Dr. George W. Carey meticulously explores the intricate interplay between the physical body and its divine potential, drawing from alchemical knowledge and spiritual wisdom. Through his insightful analysis, he reveals the hidden symbolism within ancient texts, including the Bible, presenting them as allegorical blueprints for self-realization and spiritual enlightenment. God-Man, the Word Made Flesh challenges conventional interpretations, urging readers to unravel the symbolic language embedded within these sacred texts. Dr. Carey's profound insights illuminate the path to spiritual awakening, offering a transformative journey of inner exploration and divine realization. His work continues to inspire seekers of truth and spiritual explorers to unlock the mysteries of human existence and the boundless potential within. At the heart of these teachings lies the profound notion that the human body transcends its physicality to embody a sacred vessel of divine potential. In God-Man, the narrative transcends mere historical accounts to unveil Christ not as an external deity, but as an inherent divine essence residing within the human form. This essence, likened to an oil or ointment, is said to dwell primarily within the spinal cord, forging a unique connection between body and spirit. The transformative journey outlined in these teachings elucidates how this Christ essence ascends, purifies, and ultimately resurrects within the individual, leading to a profound spiritual awakening. Rather than viewing biblical narratives as literal events, this interpretation suggests they serve as allegorical representations of an internal metamorphosis unfolding within the human body, a journey toward enlightenment, characterized by the birth, death, and resurrection of the divine within. At the core of this theory are the symbolic representations of the pineal and pituitary glands, portrayed as Joseph and Mary, respectively. Within this framework, these glands serve as the sources of distinct fluids, symbolizing spiritual rebirth. Nestled within the solar plexus, referred to as the Bethlehem of the physical body, these fluids, likened to gold, encompass melatonin, or the honey from the pineal gland, and oxytocin and vasopressin, metaphorically described as the milk from the pituitary gland, representing the land of milk and honey. In this sacred process, the oils from the pineal and pituitary glands meet in the crucible of the skull, an event commonly referred to as the sacred secretion. This convergence signifies the birth of a spiritual child within, symbolizing the union of divine essences within the skull's crucible, symbolically known as Golgotha in the Bible. This intricate blending of essences is regarded as the transformative and regenerative experience known as spiritual awakening. During this profound journey of transcendence and rebirth, the pineal gland assumes a central role, often regarded as the third eye, or the center for spiritual insight and intuition. The pineal gland undergoes a potential period of activation, intricately linked to heightened intuition, expanded spiritual awareness, and an increased receptiveness to profound spiritual insights, facilitating a deeper connection with the divine. The pituitary gland, often symbolized as the complementary counterpart to the pineal gland and regarded as Mary to the pineal's Joseph, holds its own significance in this sacred process. It is intricately involved in regulating various hormonal functions and contributes to the overall spiritual and physiological balance in conjunction with the pineal gland. According to these esoteric teachings, the activation of this transformative process within the body occurs approximately every 29 days, aligning with astrological and lunar cycles. This activation is closely tied to the cycle of the moon, which completes its phase in approximately 29.5 days. As the moon traverses through the zodiac, spending approximately 2 to 2.5 days in each sign, it synchronizes with the internal rhythm of the body, marking key moments of activation and alignment in the spiritual journey of self-realization. The pivotal moment for initiating this activation and transformative process within the body coincides with the moon's presence in the sun sign, also known as the zodiac sign corresponding to an individual's birth. Each month, this alignment marks a significant opportunity to engage in practices that support the activation and spiritual awakening of the latent divine potential residing within the human body. Synchronizing with the 29-day cycle based on astrological influences, it is essential to track the lunar phases and identify the 2-day period during which the moon occupies the position of your birth zodiac sign. On the day when the moon returns to the same sign as your zodiac sign, a powerful opportunity arises to partake in rituals and practices aimed at facilitating this activation and spiritual awakening. This alignment is believed to coincide with specific changes or activations within the pineal and pituitary glands, influencing both spiritual and physiological states, as articulated in these symbolic esoteric teachings and ancient wisdom. The pursuit of spiritual rebirth often entails a profound internal journey towards self-realization and transformation, guided by the cyclical rhythms of the cosmos and the innate potential within the human body. While each individual's spiritual awakening journey is unique and personal, certain practices and principles can be explored to uncover the deeper spiritual truths embedded within ancient texts and activate the process of spiritual awakening. I will now delve into some of these practices and share a visualization technique aimed at directing the Christ essence energy up the spine and into the skull during the activation period, drawing from insights shared in this wisdom. In the post regarding the elevation of the Christ oil, it is emphasized that various spiritual traditions, including Hindu practices, incorporate the raising of Kundalini energy and the purification of chakras in ascending order. These practices often involve abstaining from alcohol and animal-based foods, as they are believed to negatively impact the release of sexual fluids and the production of the precious oil within the cerebrum. Additionally, engaging in riotous living or harboring negative emotions such as anger, hatred, or non-peaceful attitudes is considered detrimental to the cultivation and preservation of this sacred oil. By aligning with these practices and adopting a lifestyle conducive to spiritual growth and purity, individuals can create a supportive environment for the activation and nurturing of the divine essence within themselves, facilitating the process of spiritual awakening and inner transformation. The following excerpt outlines a simplified set of guidelines to follow when the moon is in your sun sign. Begin your preparations at least 1 to 3 days ahead to welcome the seed with increased purity. The ideal period for this practice is 2.5 days. Utilize creative outlets such as drawing, painting, writing, or creating music to stimulate your creative energy. Ensure you get plenty of rest and stay hydrated by drinking teas and water to nourish your body. Maintain a diet consisting solely of vegan foods during this period to align with your spiritual practice. Dedicate time to meditation to quiet your mind and connect with your inner self. Spend time with animals to experience their calming presence and enhance your spiritual journey. Be mindful of your behavior, avoiding conflicts and negativity. Strive to maintain a peaceful demeanor. Refrain from consuming alcohol and engaging in sexual activities, particularly the release of sexual fluids. Practice moderation in your eating habits to maintain balance and clarity of mind. Engage in visualization exercises to prepare your body, spinal column, solar plexus, brain, brain stem, pineal, and pituitary glands for the arrival of the Christ seed in your solar plexus. Visualize your spine entwined with the Kundalini and Kundabuffer nerves, symbolizing the tree of life, as you prepare to carry the seed back to the heavenly cranium. Focus on the thalamus. Visualize the thalamus, located in the center of the inner brain, filling with light. This may occur automatically during the 2.5-day period. The thalamus plays a crucial role in the activation process, with the pineal gland behind it and the pituitary gland in front of it. Create a tranquil environment for yourself. Locate a serene and cozy space where you can either sit or lie down in a comfortable position. It's important to ensure that you won't be interrupted during this practice. Begin by taking several deep breaths, allowing your body to relax more with each exhale. Focus on quieting both your mind and your body, letting go of any tension or stress. Visualize the energy rising. Shift your attention to your spine and visualize a radiant, warm energy emanating from the base of your spine. Envision this energy gently rising upward, flowing smoothly and effortlessly along your spinal column. With each inhalation, imagine this energy gradually rising upward, moving through each vertebra one by one. Picture it as a luminous, dynamic force glowing with vitality as it ascends. Visualize it passing through and revitalizing each of your 7 chakra energy centers, starting from the base of your spine and progressing upward to your crown. Pay particular attention to your third eye chakra, which is associated with the pineal gland and located at the crown of your head. As the energy reaches the crown, visualize it gathering and gently expanding within your skull. Envision it activating and stimulating both the pineal gland and the brain, fostering a heightened sense of awareness and spiritual connection. You might even imagine it extending beyond your physical body from the crown of your head. Once the energy has reached the crown of your head, hold on to the visualization for a brief period, allowing yourself to experience the warmth and vitality within your skull. Take a few moments to contemplate the practice and observe any sensations or emotions that arise. Gradually transition back to your usual state of awareness, maintaining a sense of calm and centeredness. Remember, the path to self-realization is a deeply personal and introspective journey that demands commitment, discipline, and a deep understanding of one's inner being. That's the message I have for you today. I love you all. If this message resonates with you, don't forget to like and subscribe. I look forward to connecting with you again soon.